So I surely hope that is not the case, because that would just be pits. After you spend all that money to end up with something that's not going to. Now, as long as this thing can run, we can learn to put up with its quirkiness. You gotta change its diaper every so often, a lot. So instead of doing a flush on the transmission, we could flush dirt into the little orifices in the transmission and screw the tranny up.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, you pressurized high-powered detergents in there, trying to chew up everything. In the process of doing that, you can't push dirt back into the important sections where it plugs it up and kills the tranny. So instead of doing
true Honda fashion there, huh?
Well, that's with any transmission, but Hondas in particular, for some reason, I don't know why they have, whether they got a vent in there or whatever, but they end up needing to have their fluid changed a lot. So instead of spending $500 to have them pressure do it over at Honda, what's recommended is a drain and refill. So that way you take out about half the fluid and about half the dirt. And there's a magnet on the drain nut that collects the metal shavings, assuming they're iron, not aluminum. And so then that gives you a way to do that. Well, one of the things about some of the Honda engineering is really amazing. Some of it's just God, what are you thinking? If you were going to maintain it yourself and had some more skills than I had, or had
any skills,
played with it more than I have, I could probably learn to do it, but I'm not physically as able. If you could get it up level, up off the ground, you could drain the transmission fluid yourself, easily. Then you clean it off, and you put it back in and put more fluid. You do that every couple of years, it'll be fine. All right, fine. But what we're going to do next week is we're going to have them drain out half the fluid, which is all you can get when you do a drain, because you can't get it out of the torque converter now. Even on this transmission, if you just drained it out, you wouldn't get the torque converter either. But you wouldn't be pressurizing nasty stuff up in there and then trying to get it back out. So, which
seems like a bad design to me.
Well, anyhow, the old manual transmissions were much better and simple. They were in grease, and a lot of people never changed oil in the transmission. You should, but a lot of people never did. And I know I had the old 79, I think it was 79, and they said, "When's the last time you've had that changed?" I said, "Never." "Well, yeah, we better change that." And they did, and it was okay, but they got it out, and it shifted better. Of course, you need to do the same thing in the rear end. Well, on the Honda, the transmission sits on top of the engine. So if you got to work on the engine, you might, depending on what you got to do, say you needed to replace the main bearings in it, or the crankshaft or something like that, you've got to take the whole assembly out of the car, engine and transmission, separate the engine from the transmission, right? Then work on the engine, or put in a new engine. Either way, we're talking horrendous amounts of labor and cost. Well, anyhow, but the other thing is kind of, but since the engine sits on top of the transmission, the starter's not down below, it's above, it's up high, because you can't put it in the transmission. Okay, fine. The oil pump's in another location. What else is it? Oh, and it has an internal filter in the transmission, but you have to take the transmission apart to get to it, not just pull a pan. Whereas in this one, you pull a pan, which is a real pain, and then you can get the filter out, and you can clean out the pan and everything. Okay, old school.
No, American.
But on that one, no, you have to. But what the Honda does have that's really cool, one of the things, is it has an external transmission filter. So all you need to do is turn it off and compress those two compression fittings, pop out the filter, put a new one back in, and just change the filter. That's pretty smart. If you were going to work on this car yourself, the Honda, and had more knowledge and experience with it than I did, you could take off the timing cover, you could replace the timing belt yourself, something I'm not in a hurry to do, and replace the water pump all at the same time.
For 5 years and figure out
but I'm just saying, you could do it yourself. It is possible to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. When it comes to chimes, the trains, change the fluid in the transfer case, all you got to do is get it up in the air, get it level, and you drain it out.
So you just need a lift.
Yeah, that's a little detail. You got to jack up all four wheels and put them on stands.
Uh-huh.
But still, I'm not as able to do that at 75.
No.
So you have to drain out. You have to pull the top valve, the fill plug out first, because you don't drain unless you know you can fill. And then you pull out the bottom one and drain it out. Okay. Then you have crush washers, which I've never heard of till I heard Pondas. But it's a washer you put between the drain nut and the pan, and there's a crush washer. You got to have a new crush washer. So for both of those, okay, fine. So you do.
Does anybody in the comments of this video understand any of this stuff?
No, me either. Anyhow, you drain out the stuff. You put the bottom new crush washer in, put it back together. Then you get a pump and hook it up to your.
Mind you, he wanted to buy this thing.
Not anymore.
I told him to get a Dodge.
No, I don't know if they're any better. Anyhow, then
you pump.
You pump. I know, but then you pump the fluid back into it from the jug, and then you put the other new crush washer in that. Then you're done with that one. Then you go to the rear end, and you got to do the same thing again. So you could do it yourself.
Yeah.
But so anyhow, it goes into the shop.
Could have bought an all-wheel drive minivan too.
Which would be the only one that they're rare, and I think they're only made by Toyota. I think I might be wrong on that. I think Toyota has one. I don't. Honda does
Ford
not.
makes full-size ones.
Well,
Chevy makes full-size ones.
Have all their own. Every vehicle has issues of some type. But I'm just not familiar with the new stuff.
Yep.
And whether it's radios or anything else, the new stuff just getting too old for new stuff, I guess. I don't understand how it works.
No, it's not that you don't understand. You also don't have the patience to care.
Well, you know, I was watching a thing that Scotty had talked about where it had to, somebody else has got that now, where they had to, you have to have sensors and test stuff to look and listen for everything. Now, not beyond what just the computer. You want to pass to someone that is the speed limit. Okay, come on up here. I'll give you a whole house. No, you can rush. Oh, and here you come as well.
Yeah, because you're in the passing lane.
Well, that's true, because I only plan on going in the passing lane. There's another guy coming. Now they're all up there.
No plate either.
We're doing the speed limit, and they're doing faster. So there we are.
Yeah. Sneaky stuff going on there.
Huh? Life flight chopper, I think. It's not a Huey.
No.
Might be harder to tell the new Grey Wolf from that. So, anyhow, I couldn't come up with a good answer other than spending a bunch of money on this, so I came up with this one.
Yeah.
Is that a Huey over there, it looks like? Yeah. Longer.
Yeah. Oh, I got a couple of things flying. The helicopter, plane, Huey.
Is this a slow day for?
I don't think they're working today.
Maybe that explains it. Yeah,
They got the front
probably
room.
explains it. Let's see if we can squeeze in there. Huh?
Yeah, I think we suspicious about them.
I think so too.
But they're just smoking it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, at least I'm not in trouble with you. I thought I would be for that, but I didn't know. Thank you. I wasn't doing too good last time.
It's fine.
We're worried about everything. I was worried about a lot of stuff that didn't matter. It was a wonderful day.
Everything is wonderful and peaceful. Everybody's having a fun time.
Day at the ranch. Yes.
For YouTube. I say that for YouTube.
For everybody.
Yes.
Yay. Hope everybody. I guess we're not turning. At least not that way. See what we can come up with. Sleep might be something nice to have.
Naps. Naps. We're all getting older. We all need naps.
Did not get a nap yesterday. That must have been how it is.
I did. I got a little bit of a nap in here. Got a little nap here and there. Nothing exciting. Oh. drinking way too much coffee. So, yeah. I have a bladder that needs to go.
Grab Mama and go get some coffee and some. Go by the bank.
Oh, I don't mind going out other places.
Huh?
I don't mind going other places.
God, am I tired.
Yeah.
Something about staying up half the night.
Yeah. Been there, done that. Don't want to do it too much more. So I'm kind of switching to tea to some degree. I know it's crazy. Coffee is king, but occasionally... I have noticed, though, that the tea does seem to counter out whatever this weird junk is I'm having.
Is it just because it's green tea, or?
Well, I'm drinking black tea, too.
You drink black tea, too?
Oh, yeah. Both green tea and black tea have good benefits, too.
Yeah. I used to
Good
drink,
health benefits.
for some reason, I used to drink a lot of tea in Germany, and I don't know why.
That's because everybody else is probably drinking it.
I don't know. I just did, and I don't know why.
Well, the black tea's got a little bit more caffeine in it, but it's still not enough as much as a cup of coffee does.
I don't know. I just.
No, it's good for your teeth. It's good for your gut. It's good for
I don't know.
anti-cancer. It's like a lot of benefits for it.
I don't know. I did that when I was in Germany a lot, but I don't think I did it anywhere else.
I cannot drink it super hot though. I mean, I gotta put some
Cream
cold water. No. You don't do that with that tea because it can neutralize some of the effects.
Okay.
It's not like coffee. You put a little cold water in it and it brings the temperature down really, really hot. Otherwise, if you drink it really hot, you burn your mouth.
Yep.
Don't want to do that. Learn from my mistakes. Someone should. Especially me. I don't know if I was sick a couple days ago too. I don't know. I might have been sick the other day. Stomach bug sickness, not that I felt it everywhere, but I might have been in my stomach.
Having fun trying. Who's pulling out with a Honda Pilot? That seems like it's too big of a trailer for a Honda Pilot.
You never know.
I think. What do I know?
Yeah, what do you know?
I never did.
Were you again?
Yeah. Good. out of date, obsolete in many ways. Thermostat seems working good. That's good. See, I was going to clean out your closet and put the radio boxes over there instead of putting them in the shed. Maybe I should just wrap them up in plastic and take them in the shed.
Probably be easier. Probably be easier.
Yeah, open up more room in that other closet, Jed's closet, so I can move some more stuff out of there. Actually. Uniform coats and stuff like that. I wonder why it's 20 up by the junior high and 25 at the elementary. Is it because of the fence?
I don't know. Fence residential, I don't know. Don't know anymore. So or does they decide the zone to be, I guess?
I don't know. I think it's 25 by the high school. Does that sound right?
Something like that.
Yeah. See if your daughter went to work or your sister went to work.
Should be at work at like 7.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So she probably won't be done till 2 or 3.
Yeah. She'll be exhausted. We'll have to get moving on stuff.
Yeah, look, so I parked that spot again.
And her cones are good.
They moved her cones.
I know they're still there. I think so.
Yeah, the cones are there. They're not going to her space.
I don't know, Jeffrey. I don't know. expensive. 28th and 30th, very much.
No. Nothing I need.
Yep. Me either. By the time I go there, I gotta walk around with my cane.
Yeah, all the guns I really care about right now. Should be all the guns I can afford.
Yeah.
The ammo's the other side. Yeah, the ammo places. And for the criminally minded, if you want to know how many guns we have, you try breaking into the house at 3 in the morning and you'll find exactly how many guns we have. And the would-be people, we have a security system which is independent from the power grid. Backups on top of other backups, and we also have several law enforcement members that are neighbors. Surprisingly. So, yeah. Good luck on that if you try it. Please don't. Cops have a great response time.
Yeah, especially in the Lebanon, right there.
Yeah, that helps. There's like 10 officers in their trailer park. Some work during the day, some work at night, so there's always somebody in the trailer park.
Yep.
And then outside the trailer park, not too far, is there's like a couple HP people.
Yep.
I think there's like 4 HP officers.
Yeah, something like that.
Just outside the park.
Yep, yep. Yep, something like that. Yeah. Save nothing of all the rednecks.
That too. I think there's some military police people
And dogs, too.
I think there's some military police guys from the base that live around there.
Probably. Yep. Yep, that's what I did for a long time. Somebody picked up that street light that got knocked down, taking it in to fix it.
I was thinking about ordering some more of those security cameras. Since they have the 4K ones that have really good clarity.
Especially when we replace some of the windows.
In day and night, yeah.
When we upgrade the windows, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Microphones on them, you can listen to the recorded audio.
Oh boy.
I just was testing one last night. I heard your talk the other day with that guy you talked to.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
The guy on the radio?
No, the guy you talk with at night usually.
Oh, Ken?
Yeah. I was screaming through my audio recordings.
too.
I was like, oh, well, I can hear your audio recordings from outside.
He's